is Monday, November 30th, 2020, and just for the record, you guys have 2.5 weeks before we get a 2.5 week break, right? So this is going to be a short time together. And then the second semester is full of days to work with very little breaks. That's okay. We will get through it all, right? We are... No. The days are all normal. There's just fewer of them right now. Like, we have 2.5 weeks before you go on holiday break. That's all. Days are still the same. All right. Today's agenda, we are going to review our Google Meets etiquette, our class norms, review and recite our mission statement and goals, work on our science warm-up, do today's lesson on introduction and weathering. That is short. And then I do have some math workshops to get in. I'm going to have you guys start doing math workshops, and probably after this week, I will be pulling some of you in small groups, similar to what Miss Lindsay does, right? All right. Our Google etiquette, please make sure that you show up on time. The time to be here is 7:50. Make sure you have a quiet place to work. You don't want to be sitting in a room where there's a bunch of TVs going on and radios going on, and try to find a quiet place. That way we can focus. Make sure you have all your materials and all your supplies. So basically you're getting up and you're going to work or school, right? So find your spot with all your stuff. Mute your microphone. Do not unmute unless I've asked you to do so, okay? That's huge. Your video must be on per district requirement. Please raise your hand or use the nod to ask a question. Sit up fully engaged in your learning. No laying down, no lounging around. You shouldn't be on the couch with your feet propped up. You need to be sitting at a desk, at a table, somewhere where you are fully engaged in your learning. Something that I always tell my boys at home is if you're laying down and all that knowledge is coming in, it's just going right back out of your ear, right? So just like you would be sitting up at school, you need to be sitting up in your learning space. And you must leave at the end of the meeting. I would read that chat thing, but for you guys, I turned the chat off. Our mission statement, you do not have to unmute. I can see your mouth moving, okay? Do not unmute. I can see your mouth moving. We will work together as friends and family. In Mrs. Metz's class, to gain more knowledge, to work, and to learn, so we can all be successful. We will listen to each other, help each other, and encourage each other. We will make things happen and show the world we will not accept anything short of the best. That is fantastic. Thank you to everybody who was mouthing it. I saw you. A couple of you were not with us. You should be ashamed of yourself. Power of a mission statement. Class goal. 100% of Mrs. Metz students will show growth on unit assessments throughout the 2020-2021 school year. They will accomplish this goal by being purposeful and intentional with their time and learning. Which reminds me, I need a to-do list. Our class norms. Be kind, be respectful, and be working. Guys, I don't ask much. But I do ask you to be kind, be working, and be respectful. These are not just rules for the classroom. They're rules for life, okay? These are all the things that you should do. Be kind, be working, be respectful. Today's learning objective. You know that the earth consists of useful resources and its surface is constantly changing. The student is expected to observe and identify slow changes to the earth's surface caused by weathering, erosion, and deposition from water, wind, and ice. Today, we are going to focus on weathering, okay? There's going to be a short video to watch, a few short questions to answer, and then when you're done with that, you will start working on your math workshops, okay? The guiding question we are looking at for this unit is, how is soil formed? So we talked about soil last week, right? Well, now we're going to talk about how soil is formed, okay? All right. Your warm-up champs, your communication is a level 0. If you need help, you raise your hand and wait patiently. Guys, that doesn't mean you raise your hand and then you say my name. You don't unmute and say my name and just start talking to me. Please wait. Okay? We try to keep it silent online, just like we do in the classroom, so people have thinking time, right? The silence means they're thinking, and we want them to have their opportunity to think. Make sure you're reading, thinking, and solving. Stay in your spot. That doesn't mean, please do not take the computer and start walking around everywhere. Stay in one spot for me. Your participation is you are focused on your work so that we can all be successful. Your warm-up, and as soon as I read this, I will show you how to get there. Oh, you know what? We need to talk about reflection and refraction. We have not specifically talked about that, okay? So give me just a minute so I can pull something up and I can show you the difference between reflection and refraction. Didn't we? Well, we did talk about this. Did we? Hang on. Let me find my science journal. Hang on. Scarlett. I don't think we did. I only thought so because of the prism. Sujab. You're going to tell me the same thing she just did? Okay, hang on. We got a lot of stuff going on here. I think it may have been mentioned, but I don't think that we, focused on it. Oh, there it is. Looking for my science journal. Let me see. We have, I know we've talked about light, properties of light. Oh, we did. Look at that. We sure did. Reflection and refraction. We did talk about it. Check that out. Do y'all remember these notes? We did. Go me. What?
I told you to write it down.
We did write it down. That's fantastic. So, I hope you have your science journals and I hope you have your notes. Okay? Because we did talk about it. This is what they look like. Maybe you can find them. Remember, we're not supposed to throw our notes away. We're supposed to glue them down into a science journal. Ha! Ha! See? That's why we have that. All right, so our warm-up today says the images below are examples of how light energy is used. Some of the images appear because of reflection, and some of them appear because of refraction. Label each item either reflection or refraction. So, if you have your notes in front of you, this is going to make it easier. To get to the file, go to your Mrs. Met's homepage. All right. You can either scroll down to the sunflower for week 15, or for those of you who know by now, if you'll just click on modules, right? All of our assignments are in modules. That's a little bit easier. So I'm going to click on modules. And if you notice under week 15, because that's what week we're on, you have Science Week 15 Warm-Up. So go ahead and click on that Science Week 15 Warm-Up. You want to load Science Week 15 Warm-Up. Scroll up to Monday, and you can either type it in or write it in. If you need to make it bigger so that you can do that, go ahead and do so. I am going to give you 5 minutes to work on this, and then we will discuss it. And go. Next, we have our independent science work. While you guys are doing this, watching this video and doing the 5 questions, and I'll show you how to get there, you are going to do it on your own. We are going to be silent. Do y'all understand me? Because y'all have a short video to watch, so we don't need to be talking over that video. Thumbs up? You all understand? Okay, so you're going to have a short 6-7 minute video to watch. You're going to have 5 questions to answer. After that, you're then going to go to the math workshops. While you guys are doing that 6-minute video and answering those 5 questions, I will be loading this week's math workshops. In the math workshops, what I'm going to start doing is start adding a lot more STAR-style questions. They're word problems that look very similar to what you're going to see on a STAR test. You need to make sure that you're doing war. Do you understand me? Because they're all in CAMI files. So you need to make sure you're using your war strategies just like Miss Harani has taught you. Thumbs up? Okay, let's review what we're doing. In a minute, I am going to show you your science assignment. You're going to watch a 6 to 7 minute video. You're going to answer five small questions, and then you're going to do your math workshops. Thumbs up? All right. To get to your science assignment, go into the Mrs. Metz homepage. Again, you can go down to the sunflower, or you can click on modules, which one is easier for you. Modules is easy because it's right here and I don't have to scroll down, but I do have to wait for my computer to catch up. There it goes. So week 15 is down here at the bottom if you choose to go that route. If not, click on modules. If you notice under science, there's science week 15, day 1, Monday. Guys, that's today. Today's Monday. I try to make this really easy for you. While you guys are working on this, I will be adding the math workshops. Thumbs up. All right. Click on your week 15, day 1, Monday, introduction to weathering. There is a short, it says 8 p.m. Let me unlock that real quick. That's supposed to be 8 a.m. It's going to be really hard for y'all to do it at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm hoping that by 8 o'clock tonight, y'all are all done and heading to bed. Hang on, let me change that to AM, not PM. All right, if you are already on it, you may have to refresh. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to have to refresh. There we go. Yeah. So refresh your screen. I'm going to go back into student view. Scarlett. Right, I just changed it. Okay, we'll keep trying until it works because it works on my end. Just keep refreshing until you get it to work because it works on my end. I just fixed it. Keep refreshing until it works. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's called technology, right? Keep refreshing. Refresh until it works. My computers are slow this morning. Like I can't even get into student view.